Right now, there's something important you should be doing. Maybe studying, maybe working on your dream, maybe fixing a problem you've been avoiding. But instead, you're watching this video. And that's not an accident. In the next few minutes, I'll explain why you procrastinate and how to finally stop. Procrastination is not laziness. Most people who procrastinate are ambitious. They have goals. They care about their future. But somehow, they keep delaying what matters most. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And slowly, your dreams stay exactly where they are. Here's the truth most people don't know. Procrastination is not a time problem, it's an emotional problem. You delay because the task makes you feel uncomfortable. It makes you anxious, overwhelmed, afraid of failing. So your brain looks for relief and finds it in distraction. Your brain has one main goal: avoid pain and seek comfort. Difficult tasks feel like danger, so it whispers, "Not now. Later. You work better under pressure." These thoughts feel logical, but they are lies, and every time you believe them, you train your brain to procrastinate again. This is how procrastination becomes a habit. You feel discomfort, you escape into distraction, you feel relief, and your brain learns a simple lesson: distraction removes pain. So the next time you feel uncomfortable, your brain does the same thing again. This is not weakness, this is conditioning. You are not broken, you are trained. And anything that is trained can be retrained. Now let's talk about how to stop. The first rule is simple: make the task smaller. Big tasks are dangerous for the brain. They feel heavy, they feel unclear, they feel endless. Write a book feels terrifying. Write one sentence feels easy. Study all night feels painful. Study for 5 minutes feels safe. Your brain does not resist work. It resists uncertainty and pain. So instead of asking, "How do I finish this?" ask a different question. What is the smallest step I can take right now? Not the perfect step, not the complete step, just the smallest possible step. When the task becomes small, resistance becomes small. And once you start, momentum begins. The second rule is even more powerful. Never wait for motivation. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. They say, "I'll start when I feel motivated." But motivation does not come before action. It comes after action. You don't feel motivated, then start. You start, and then motivation appears. Action creates clarity. Action creates energy. Action creates confidence. Waiting for motivation is like waiting for fire without striking a match. You must move first. Even when you feel tired, even when you feel unsure, even when you feel unprepared. Start badly, start slowly, start imperfectly, but start. Because the hardest part is not doing the work. The hardest part is beginning. The third rule is simple but brutal. Remove temptation. Most people think procrastination is a willpower problem. It is not. Willpower is weak. Environment is strong. If your phone is on the table, you will use it. If social media is one click away, you will open it. If distractions surround you, your brain will choose them. Not because you are weak, but because you are human. So instead of fighting temptation, remove it. Put your phone in another room. Close unnecessary tabs. Clean your workspace. Make the right action easy and the wrong action difficult. When your environment changes, your behavior changes. Now here is something very important. Procrastination is not who you are. It is not your personality. It is not your destiny. It is not your identity. It is a habit you learned, and any habit can be unlearned. You will not change in one day. You will not become perfect tomorrow, but you can become better today. One small step, one small action, one small decision. Every time you act instead of delay, you weaken the habit. Every time you start instead of escape, you rewrite your future. Let me leave you with this thought. Your life is not shaped by what you plan to do. It is shaped by what you do consistently. Your future is not built by big promises. It is built by small actions. Not tomorrow, not next week, today. Start small, start now. Because in case you didn't know, the smallest actions repeated daily create the biggest change. Like this video, subscribe for more, and tell me in the comments, what will you start today?